If I offered you $1 million in cash right now, or a single penny that doubles in value every day for 30 days, which one would you take? Most people grab the million without thinking twice. It's human nature. We want the big win, and we want it now. That's just how our brains are wired. But here's where it gets interesting. If you chose the penny and let it double every single day for just 1 month, by day 10, you'd only have about $5. By day 20, you're still under $10,000. You might be thinking, I should have taken the million. But on day 30, you wouldn't have $1 million. You'd have over $5,379,000. Welcome to the most powerful force in the financial universe, compound interest. Albert Einstein supposedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. Today, we're going to break down why time is actually more valuable than money, and how you can use this snowball effect to completely transform your financial future, no matter how old you are or where you're starting from. So, what exactly is compound interest? Strip away all the fancy financial jargon, and it's simply this: interest on interest. Imagine you plant a single seed. That seed grows into a tree. That tree drops 10 more seeds. Now you have 11 trees, and each one of those is dropping seeds. Within a few seasons, you don't have a plant anymore. You have a forest. That's compound interest in nature. Here's where Americans get it wrong. We obsess over how much we earn. 6 figures, bonuses, raises. But the real secret to wealth isn't the amount you save. It's the start date. Let me show you something that will blow your mind. Person A is 20 years old. They save just $200 a month, and they invested at a 7% average return. But here's the catch. They stop at age 30. They put in $200 a month for 10 years. That's a total of $24,000 of their own money. Then they never add another dollar. They just let it sit. Person B waits until they're 30 to start. Maybe they were paying off student loans. Maybe they were living paycheck to paycheck. But at 30, they start saving $200 every single month. And they don't stop until retirement at age 65. That's 35 years of contributions. They put in a total of $84,000 of their own money. More than 3 times what person A invested. So who ends up with more at retirement? Person A, the one who stopped at age 30, ends up with approximately $580,000. Person B, who invested for 35 years, about $480,000. Person A wins by almost $100,000, even though they contributed $60,000 less. That 10-year head start made all the difference. That's the power of time in the market. Your money becomes a worker that never sleeps, never takes a vacation, never gets sick, and never asks for a raise. It just works, 24/7, compounding on itself. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but what does this mean for me? Let's break this down by life stage, because compound interest works differently depending on where you are. If you're a teenager or in your early 20s, compound interest is your absolute best friend. You have the one thing money can't buy: time. Every single dollar you save today is worth almost 10 times more than a dollar saved by someone in their 40s. You're essentially getting a time discount on your future wealth. Even if you're working a part-time job at a coffee shop, putting away $50 or $100 a month right now will matter more than saving $500 a month in your 30s. If you're in your 30s or 40s, here's your focus: the gap. The gap between what you earn and what you spend. You might feel like you're behind, but you're actually in your power years. You're earning more than you did in your 20s, but you still have 20 to 30 years until retirement. That's still a lot of compounding time. The key is avoiding lifestyle inflation. Just because you make more doesn't mean you need to spend more. Every raise you get, every bonus, every tax refund, that's not fun money. That's forest planting money. And if you're in your 50s or beyond, listen closely. It is not too late. The math still works. It just requires a different strategy. Is $185,000 going to make you a millionaire? Probably not. But it's the difference between struggling in retirement and having dignity and options. Plus, compound interest doesn't stop at retirement. If you invest at 50 and let it grow until 75, you're still looking at 25 years of compounding. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's tiny and moves slowly. You're putting in money every month, and it feels like nothing is happening. This is what James Clear calls the valley of disappointment. You're doing the work, but you're not seeing the results. Your account might save $5,000, then $12,000, then $20,000. It feels linear, boring. But once that snowball hits critical mass, it starts doubling in size every few feet down the hill. This is the exponential phase. This is why the last 10 years of an investment portfolio often see more growth than the first 30 years combined. Most people quit in the valley. Don't be most people. 3 steps to start your snowball. All right, enough theory. Let's talk action. If you want to harness the power of compound interest, you need to do 3 things. Not 5, not 10. 3. Step 1. Start small, but start now. You don't need $1,000. You don't need a financial advisor. You don't need to understand the stock market. You just need to start. Open a Roth IRA. Open a 401k at work. Even if it's just $25 a month. Even if it's $10. The habit matters more than the amount right now. You're training your brain to prioritize future. Present you. Don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The market will always be uncertain. You'll always have expenses. Waiting is the enemy of compounding. Step 2. Automate everything. This is the secret that separates the wealthy from everyone else. You cannot rely on willpower. Willpower is a battery that drains throughout the day. Set up automatic transfers the day after your paycheck hits. Make it so you never even see the money in your checking account. What you don't see, you don't spend. If your employer offers a 401k match, you take it. That's free money. If they match 3%, you contribute at least 3%. That's an instant 100% return on your investment. You will never find a better deal in your life. Step 3. Learn the rule of 72. This is a quick mental math trick to figure out how long it takes your money to double. Take the number 72 and divide it by your expected rate of return. If you're earning 6% per year, 72 divided by 6 equals 12 years. Your money will double every 12 years. So if you're 25 and you invest $10,000 at 8% return, by age 34, you'll have $20,000. By age 43, $40,000. By age 52, $80,000. By age 61, $160,000. You contributed $10,000 once and never touched it again. Here's the truth that no one wants to hear. Wealth in America isn't reserved for the smartest people. It's not reserved for the lucky ones. It's not even reserved for the people who make 6 figures. Wealth is reserved for the patient. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to pick stocks. You don't need to time the market. You just need to plant your seed and give it time to grow. Best time to plant a tree, 20 years ago. Second best time, right now. So here's my challenge to you. Before you go to bed tonight, take one action. Open that investment account. Set up that automatic transfer. Contribute 1% more to your 401k. Just one small step. If this video helped you see money differently, do me a favor. Hit that like button so more people can discover this message. Subscribe to this channel and join our community of people who are building real, lasting wealth the smart way. And drop a comment below with just one word. Ready. Type ready if you're starting your snowball today. I read every single comment, and I want to see an army of people ready to take control of their financial future. Remember, the math doesn't lie. Time beats timing. Patience beats perfection. And starting beats waiting. Let's build your forest. I'll see you in the next one.